Okay, students, today we will study more on weight. In the previous video, we have discussed about weight and the units which are used to measure the weights. Now here something more in this video as conversion among different units, then comparison of units and magnitude, okay, and examples are there. So let's begin. As weight is used to measure the heaviness of an object. In last video, I have given this definition also. So let us remember this. Weight is used to measure the heaviness of an object. Okay. Some objects are heavier, some are lighter. So for heavier object, the weight is more, and for lighter object, the weight is less. Now there are few units to measure the weight of an object and the conversion also. So this is useful when you convert one unit into other. 1 gram is equal to 1000 milligram. Okay, then 1 kilogram equals 1000 gram. These are very important. Try to remember these. And if we want to convert 1 kilogram into milligram, then in the second point here, that is 1000 gram, we will write the value of gram also. So this 1000 is as it is, and for gram we are writing 1000 milligram because 1 gram equals 1000 milligram. Finally we have 1 kilogram equals to 10 lakh milligram, or in this way we can write 1 kg equal to 10 lakh milligram. There are the abbreviations. As for kilogram we are writing kg, okay, for kilogram. For gram we are writing just g or gm, and for milligram we are writing mg. Okay, now ml is for milliliter, so be careful. Mg stands for milligram. These abbreviations are used everywhere. You can use them conveniently. Okay, now we will go through the questions one by one based on these conversions and units. Here is a very important concept regarding the units and their values. If the measurement unit is smaller, its numerical value is bigger, and if the measurement unit is bigger, its numerical value is smaller. So might be surprising that what is this? Let me explain. 1 kg equal to 1000 gram. As you know, here on left hand side the number is 1, but on the right hand side the number is 1000. So this is 1 and this is 1000. As you can see, the units are kilogram and gram respectively. Kilogram is the bigger unit, gram is the smaller. So as the kilogram is bigger unit, its value is only 1, and as the gram is a smaller unit, its value is 1000. So it is not like that 1000 is bigger than 1. Okay, it is not that 1000 gram is bigger than 1 kg, not at all. But when the unit is bigger, its value is smaller always, and when the unit is smaller, its value is bigger always. So this is the comparison of the magnitude and the units. Start from the questions one by one. As in the last video, you have studied that how to convert one unit into other. Now these questions are based on the same concept. If 1 kg sugar is distributed, suppose we have a bag and it stores 1 kg sugar. It distributed among 4 persons. How much each one will get? Okay, so we are distributing this into 4 persons, means we are dividing by 4. So 1 kg is converted as 1000 gram, divided by 4, we get 250 gram. It means each one among 4 persons will get 250 gram, and you know that 250 gram is given to 4 every person, then if collected together it will be 1 kg. Now this is the basic division and multiplication only. Next is, if a packet of 500 gram of sugar are mixed together, okay, how much net quantity we have now? As the total quantity is, that is obtained after some of mathematical operations, but does it follow the rule of division or multiplication? So 4 packets are there and 500 gram of each. Now to find the total quantity we will multiply. Okay, so 4 into 500 gram, now that is 2000 gram. It's okay, but 2000 gram can be converted further into kilogram. You must know how to convert gram into kilogram. We divide by 1000, so 2000 is divided by 1000 and we have 2 kg. So we can say if 4 packets of 500 gram each collected together, we get 2 kg. Next, if 1 gram is distributed at 4 places, then how much quantity does each have? So it is distributed, means we have to do division. So 1 gram we divided by 4, it is converted into milligram, that is 1000, and when it is divided by 4 we get 250 milligram. It means if 1 gram is distributed at 4 places, at each place there is 250 milligram. Next, this is the conversion of kilogram into gram. As you know that 1 kg equals 1000 gram. This concept is used here. So there is 3.5 kg. Now 3 kg is multiplied by 1000 and half kg also, as here. After simplifying we get 3000 plus 500 gram, and total it is 3500 gram. So when there is a mixed fraction, you have to separate the whole and the fraction, then do multiply or division according to the conversion rules. Now it is again the question of mixed fraction. 4 and 3 upon 4 kilogram, we have to convert it into gram. Then the mixed fraction is divided as 4 kg and 3 by 4 kg. So 4 kg is multiplied by 1000, 3 by 4 is also multiplied. Now you can divide 1000 by 4, getting 250, and we have 4000 gram plus 750 gram here. Okay, so by adding both these we get 4750 gram. Now again I want to let you see these examples. So see this one. If 4 packets of 500 gram each of sugar, they are mixed together, how much net quantity we have now? So net quantity means the total quantity. Okay, if we are collecting or gathering some objects, it means we will have some bigger or larger quantity. So 4 packets are there, then if we calculate the total amount, it will be bigger than 500 gram. So we will multiply 500 by 4, that is 2000 gram, but it is not the final answer, as we have to convert the gram into kilogram. So the gram is divided by 1000 will give the kilogram, and it is 2 kg. Okay, and obviously 500 gram is half kg. So if half kg is multiplied by 4, we have 2 kg. Then if 1 gram is distributed at 4 places, Okay, how much quantity does each have? Obviously 1 gram is a very small quantity. Okay, doesn't matter, we have to distribute it. It means at each place there is very less amount than 1 gram, because it is distributed. So as we are distributing at 4 places, we will divide this by 4. Now gram is converted into milligram, that is 1000 milligram, and we get 250 milligram. Again, milligram is a very small quantity, but you can see its magnitude is very high as 250. Okay, so 1 gram is distributed at 4 places, each one with 250 gram. Okay, here the last example, 4 and 3 by 4 kg, we are converting into gram. Now what to do exactly is that divide the mixed fraction into two fractions. Actually first is the whole number. Always a mixed fraction is divided in this way. Second is the proper fraction. Now both these values are multiplied by 1000. So why both? Because the whole quantity is converted into gram. So we have just divided this quantity. It means the 1000 gram will be multiplied by both. Then we will write in this way, 4 kg. Actually 3 upon 4 kg is 3/4. Okay, so you know that 3/4 of 1000 is 750. Okay, later I will tell you about this point. Now after multiplication we have 4000 gram plus 750 gram. How the 750 gram comes after this operation? When we multiply 3 upon 4 by 1000, then divide 1000 by 4, we get 250, and 250 is multiplied by 3, we have 750. So by adding 4000 gram and 750 gram, we just have 4750. And students, you might have some problem in adding these numbers, so let me help you. If you are adding 4000 to 750, 4000, now you want to write 750, then according to the place of the digits it should be written. So at one place there is 0, tens 5, and hundreds place there is 7. So in this way you have to write and add the numbers. Finally you will have 4750 gram. So this will be the answer. I want to tell you something more about this topic. Okay, whenever you are converting a bigger unit into a smaller unit, remember that the magnitude of the smaller unit will be always bigger. For example, here if the unit is kilogram, its magnitude is only 4 and 3 by 4, that is 19 upon 4. But see the answer carefully, it is 4750 gram. The gram is the smaller unit than kilogram, but the value is very high. Okay, as the magnitude is very high, it is 4750 grams. It doesn't mean that our answer is wrong. As the magnitude is smaller, the units are bigger, and the magnitude is bigger, the units are smaller. So be careful. Now one more thing, suppose we are converting 2 kg into gram, then it will be 2000 gram. Again see that property of magnitude. Here we have two numerical values, 2 and 2000. So it is not the case that 2000 is bigger than the whole the value is bigger. Okay, actually both these are same, but difference is according to the units. If we take the smaller units, we have to take more and more number of these items so that it is collected together and make the bigger one. Okay, Here kilogram is the bigger unit, but its magnitude is very small, and the gram is a smaller unit, but its magnitude is very bigger. So keep this in your mind when solving the answers. If you remember this concept, you can cross check your answer also, so that you are sure about the correctness of your answer. And students, revise this video and solve these examples again without watching the video. Just note down these questions in your rough copy and try to solve. Then first study this video, then try to solve in the rough copy. Okay, have a nice day.